Buddy, welcome to a special edition of FL Teams Live. Uh, we're doing a truncated version, but a special version nonetheless. Here with myself, Jeff Macolino, is Marc Saulino. We're going to go through real quick and show you this awesome gaming platform that's part of FL Teams. Side note: tomorrow night draft coverage right here on this channel. So make sure you're subscribed and buckle in. We're going to have better draft coverage than the other places because I'm going to cheat and tell you the picks before you can actually get them on live TV.
That'd be cool.
yeah. If you know where to look, So we'll be breaking picks. You'll get news early if you watch this broadcast. All right. Well, so everyone should know, but we haven't really talked about it on the YouTube channel much about FL Teams and statement games. Let me put this up here on the screen so everyone can see it. This very cool new gaming platform. I've done a little. I haven't done much in this. So, Mark, walk me through it a little bit, and let's make a few selections for the
sure. So I'll kind of set the table here like a little bit over here. So obviously, Statement Games is excited to be working with FL Teams in different partnerships, kind of capacities. We're kicking the tires right now in a couple of different things, but as we work our way towards the upcoming 2023 NFL season, I think this is something that's really going to ramp up. But I guess with Statement Games, we're a sports gaming technology provider. We're helping organizations like FL Teams kind of, bring some more excitement or some more juice to like a fantasy, sports content creation platform like FL Teams. We've been exposed to the FL Teams community before via the Statement Games platform. We've kind of gone in a different direction, and we're doing some good things direct with the FL Teams. So to set the table here, that little turkey Isaac, through Statement Games technology, has taken a significant amount of money or cash gift cards off of the Statement Games platform. So I'm really excited to kind of turn the tables on him like a little bit. So before we even jump to the game, full disclosure, to access this gaming system, this is all free to play. All you got to do is go to flteams.com. On the homepage from the main navigational bar at the top, you'll see a little tab called Fantasy. By clicking on that tab, it's going to bring you right into the same kind of environment that Jeff and I are looking at right now. But if you go ahead and click that leaderboard tab, Jeff, you can actually see, although that this is kind of free to play, Isaac has been cool enough to come to the table with a $25 gift card for either Google Play or Apple, those kind of stores. The way I'm looking at it here, I don't know, there's only like a couple of days left of April. So I just need to win like a couple of more contests, and that first kind of gift card is all mine. And of course, it gives people an opportunity or plenty of time to kind of ramp up and try and climb the top of like this leaderboard over here. But oh wow, I guess there's a computer automated kind of like an account that's jumped me. But my account on FL Teams is FL Teams 123. So that's me. So I got 4 contest wins.
Way more than Isaac over here.
Yeah, to hell with Isaac. I'm dominating kind of him. So as you might know, or might come up before, if you kind of just jump into the game itself, it's pretty simple and straightforward. It's just a little bit of a different twist on alternative fantasy kind of basketball. By joining any of these free-to-play contests, we're going to present you with a list of props, or hence this little platform's name of Statement Games statements that are specific to the Bucks Heat kind of game. It's all breaking down into very easily digestible kind of categories. It's your job to kind of go through this list. We want to pick 10 of them, rank them in order of confidence from 10 through 1. So as this game plays out, if your number 10 pick becomes correct, you're going to get 10 points. If 9 through 1 are incorrect, well, now you just have a total of 10 points. Ideally, you'll play in anywhere of probably like a league of anywhere between 6 to 8 people, and the person with the most points from a correct picks wins. So this is kind of what we're doing, and I think between you, myself, and Isaac, and some of the other guys, we'll start getting creative, and where we'll come to the table with different prizes that people can compete for every single month. But that first $25 gift card is one that I'm kind of gearing for. I'm not sure how you feel about it. I know that you're a little new to the game here, and I probably got like 3 or 4 games of a head start on top of you. But
I've got my work cut out for me here.
Outlining like this little program and having some fun on social media by kind of making a couple of picks. Of course, we're very curious to hear what the community thinks of our picks. And if it helps, feel free to kind of use them. If you think we're crazy, feel free to go in a different direction. But, hey, we got a big game coming up here.
Yeah,
and
game
I'm
5.
completely shocked with, I guess, not only with the injuries, but how Miami has really kind of taken advantage of, I guess, the back spurts of Giannis. So,
yeah,
let's kind of see what happens here. So,
it's do or die for Milwaukee tonight. So
how do you want to work this? You want me to make kind of the first pick, and then you kind of make one, or do you want to go first?
I got one that jumps out to me.
All right.
This is the one I'm going to be putting in my 10 spot. Is the Miami Heat over 104? They've scored more than that every game this series. I mean, I'm not an NBA genius, but it seems like they're getting in the 110 to 120 range a little pretty consistently so far. So that kind of jumps out to me off the jump.
You know what? You're stealing my thunder here, or I guess vice versa. I guess I can't really say that you're stealing my thunder because you took the first pick. But yeah, I understand that Milwaukee's played a little bit better defensively in Game 4, especially with Giannis kind of back in the lineup here. Either I'd say anywhere between like that 10 or kind of 9 slot is one that I completely kind of agree with. A line of 103.5 or 104 points is where I'm kind of seeing sports books like Caesars, as well as the Statement Games kind of platform, kind of have the Miami game total over under at. So yeah, I completely agree with your assessment of the over 104.
Yeah. So what jumps out to you? I had to jump on that first pick because I'm like, I don't want to.
Well, I'll kind of stick within the same category, which is actually the team category, and definitely within like the same concept range. If I just take a look at the game total kind of number, so I mean, just in the last 21 Heat games in general, the over was actually hit 16, or is basically 16 kind of in 5, and especially when you kind of taking a look at Milwaukee Bucks games at home in Milwaukee. The over has pretty much like hit, it has gone 23 for 11 in the past kind of 34 contests as well. So I'm definitely kind of leaning more towards the game total of over 219.5 points.
Yeah. And folks, for watching at home, I mean, I think you can see exactly how easy and straightforward this is. You
hit the plus button.
See, it's there. It is pretty easy if you want to change your mind. Or
hypothetically speaking, let's just say that we wanted that game total of 219.5. There you go.
I didn't even know you could do that. Come on.
Yeah,
that's as easy as it.
You just drag it and drop it into the number spot that you kind of wanted here. So that's what I'm thinking.
It's pretty damn intuitive. You'll be able to figure it out.
Although we're showing this kind of like on a desktop, same concepts are going to apply if you try accessing this from your mobile device as well. Completely compatible for mobile. FLteams.com. Just click on that fantasy tab. You're going to go right there. We might bug you on the first try to, just let us know who you are and set up a little account for yourself. But other than that, it's take a look in your list and let's just have a little fun with this stuff over here. Nothing crazy. We're not claiming that you're going to get rich and win, millions of dollars off of myself or FL teams over here. But we're playing for fun. We're giving the site like a little extra juice. We're playing for some stuff, but hey, you know what? I don't want to put Isaac on the spot here. I mean, he was actually talking some other things like tickets. I know that we're coming up on baseball season, but starting to plan for either Jaguars, Dolphins, or Buccaneers kind of like, games is something that we'll probably look to come to the table with.
Yeah, and you can
Sorry,
bet
heat
that,
tickets are pretty hard to come by, so
oh
I
yeah.
can't necessarily
Well,
guarantee that as of right now, but you don't know.
you can bet that Jeremiah Hensley and myself will be doing this during football season with punishments on the line,
There you go.
depending on the outcomes. Hey, we're talking picks. I mean, look, I'm leaning Miami with all the momentum right now, and who's got more than Jimmy Butler, right?
No, I like it. I'll kind of like, stick in the same category. Maybe, just like a couple rungs lower than Jimmy, but I obviously kind of feel despite losing, Hero and Victor Oladipo to injuries, Miami's getting great offensive production from others, specifically including Caleb Martin. So I like Caleb Martin. I think the last game or through the playoffs over here, he's kind of like shooting close to 65, 60, 64, 65 field goal percentage. He's kind of like averaging about 13.5 points per game. If you take a look at that line, which is under the forward category,
Yeah.
you can see that we're projecting him only kind of at 10. So I like Caleb Martin over 10 points.
Yeah, and again, this is how easy it is to to do. And we'll throw one more each out there,
One
and
more
then
on there, then we want to leave the rest off because
because I want to win.
Give this ticket a competitive event. We can't tell everything that we're kind of like taking, but these are the top ones that you and I have talked about and have been leaning towards.
Yeah, and where was the one I liked? Give me.
Do you remember what category it was? Was it defense? Was it forward?
It
center?
was team, I believe. I wanted
So
to go. Oh, you know what?
Click on that team button.
Oh, geez. Hey,
there you go. Just to
that
make
makes
it a little bit easier. Yeah, I think people get a little, upset with me when I tell them, oh, I got to take a look at a list of 60 to 70 kind of like, streaming or running picks. I'm like, listen, you turkey, just, hit the buttons, let the system do the work for you. No need to kind of go crazy. And again, with that in mind here, any ideas that the community has on how to actually make this better or make it easier, please feel free to feed it into us. We definitely want to improve it. I got some ideas, but any feedback that kind of be given to myself, you or Isaac or anybody is greatly appreciated.
Yeah. No, this I didn't even see. I learned something new. I thought it was easy enough as it was, but yeah, this is much easier. So that's good to know. This was the one. I'm kind of balancing my sheet towards. I'm not really hedging my bets here. I'm going for the Heat winning this. So I'm saying the Bucks are not going to win by over 11.5 points. And that's an interesting thing too, by the way. I have thought you could completely hedge your bets going
Correct.
I'm going to go for balance, hoping that most people are on the Heat. And if I just have enough to counterbalance that. So there's
this is
a lot of
strategy game,
Yeah.
There is some strategy or thought that goes into this.
Yeah, a lot. Even so much so that you could hypothetically just go in and counteract your own picks, right?
There's
this way
preventing you from doing so.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, look, I'm guaranteed right here either 10 or 5. I'm not going to do that, but hypothetically, if you're depending on your strategy,
we're gonna
yeah,
some conviction.
Well, look, and then they land right on 104. You get neither, right?
Hey, look, it's no different from when you're kind of like drafting a fantasy football kind of lineup, and you wind up kind of taking two guys from the same backfield and starting them with the hopes that one of them really kind of goes off.
Yep.
Knowing that the other guy's probably not gonna get enough, but hey, like I said, there is strategy behind this.
Yeah, and look, if you know who you're going against, I bet Isaac, if he puts one in, is going to be riding hard for the Heat. So you might want to counter a little bit with some Bucks some bucks hitting on some of the overs. So yeah, there's definitely strategy involved. This is going to be a lot of fun to sort through. Anything else, Mark, before we make our statements secret from each other?
No, I think that's it. I mean, I appreciate the opportunity to come on board and looking forward to doing more stuff like this with you guys. And maybe one of these times we can actually get Isaac to join us, be nice.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
so
And
busy,
we will. And for those of you who don't know, here's the lobby. This is how hard it is to join.
So look at this. Now you're going to make picks for 3 games.
And yeah, now I got Golden State, Sacramento. I got plenty of time to fill this out. And I could win 2 games tonight. I'm not betting on that. I would take the under on that one. Mark, thank you for coming on with me, man. And no yeah, problem. Everyone, check out the link. Go play the games. Have fun. Get your friends involved, and it makes watching games that maybe, especially if you're not a huge fan of either team, makes watching the games a whole hell of a lot more fun when you've got even just some pride on the line.
Yeah, I can't wait for the challenges. This is going to be cool.
Absolutely. Well, folks, again, make sure you're subscribed to FL Teams. Make sure you go to the website to check out Statement Games. It's going to be a lot of fun, or it is a lot of fun already, but it's going to be even more fun when we get more people in there. No, it's going to be harder to win, but that's okay. And make sure you tune in tomorrow. We're going live for our NFL draft coverage. I will be here with Jeremiah Hensley and maybe Isaac. I don't know. He might be, having tea with Jim Nance and Dick Vitale. He
I wouldn't be surprised. He's probably on a flight right now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. He might actually be presenting the picks next to Roger Goodell.
He's presenting the Dolphins' first round pick is what he's probably doing.
That's actually my source. How I'm going to get the picks early. He's just going to shoot. We'll be here. I might be reacting also tomorrow night to the Rays and the Lightning games, and maybe disappearing for brief moments of time to keep the content family friendly. Whatever happens. It'll be a fun night, and I hope you guys tune in, guys and gals. Mark, thank you again for coming on, man.
All right, man. Take care.